Boogeyman band coming round the bend. Is Boogeyman band. Is Boogeyman band.
Greetings, my fellow Fright Fiends, and thanks for dropping by the Horror Zone channel. I hope everyone's doing well. Well, it's official. I think this franchise is just cursed, and I can't believe that this is happening. It was back in February of last year, February 24th to be exact, that we got the news that there was a fourth film in the franchise that was coming out. It was going to be put out by Screen Media. It was going to be directed by Teemu Viransola. It was going to have a brand new cast of characters, and it was going to be picking up 23 years after the second film. When I originally reported on this back in February of last year, I didn't know if it was going to be a reboot, if it was going to tie into the other films. We just knew that it was shot in secret and it was going to be coming out supposedly later in 2021. Of course, it got pushed to 2022, and there's a multitude of reasons that if you want to find somebody who has dug really deep into just the history and the post-production of this film, check out Critical Overlord. I'll put a link down below. He's fantastic. He goes into so much details, and he reports at least, I'm going to say, weekly on this film. He does great in-depth videos, and I can't recommend him enough. And I've just been sort of sitting back. The last time I really talked about the Jeepers Creepers Reborn was when the trailer and poster dropped, and that was back in late October of last year, and I didn't even do a video on it until early November of last year. But what I'm going to be talking about today is the news that this Jeepers Creepers Reborn might not be coming out at all. And I've initially got this information from Critical Overlord, but now it is officially on arrowinthehead.com. I'll put a link down below to the article. So I'm just going to be reading this because I just saw it and I just thought I'd shoot a video real quick. It just says, 14 months ago, it was announced that the new entry in the Jeepers Creepers franchise, a film called Jeepers Creepers Reborn, had been filmed in secret without the involvement of franchise creator Victor Salva, and was aiming for a fall 2021 release. Fall 2021 came and went without Jeepers Creepers Reborn being released. It promised a 2022 release, but we still haven't heard anything about this movie getting a release date. YouTube, and this is great, YouTuber Critical Overlord may have figured out why. According to documents that are available on the website unicourt.com, it appears that Jeepers Creepers Reborn is caught up in a property fraud lawsuit filed almost immediately after the existence of Jeepers Creepers Reborn was officially announced. The lawsuit is between Mirrored Pictures and Infinity Film Holdings LLC, and a whole bunch of plaintiffs and defendants listed involved. The alleged breach of right of the first negotiation and last refusal of worldwide distribution rights to the subsequent productions of the horror movie franchise Jeepers Creepers. Cross-defendant Mirrored Pictures Inc., cross-defendant or plaintiff, alleges in the complaint having a contractual right to a first negotiation and last refusal for worldwide distribution rights to subsequent productions. Cross-defendant further alleges that defendants produced and filmed Jeepers Creepers 4 without cross-defendant's knowledge or involvement, even though cross-defendant had been working with defendants to develop the sequels throughout 2018 and 2019. Once the film was shot, defendants purported to extend to cross-defendant a right of last negotiation, which was illusory because defendants had already granted distribution rights to cross-defendant's competitor Screen Media. It could be that Jeepers Creepers Reborn can't be released until there's some kind of ruling or settlement in this lawsuit. If that's the case, and this lawsuit will need to play out to completion before we see the movie, we might be waiting quite a while. The jury trial isn't scheduled to begin until, get this, January of 2024. So it will be officially 23 years since, and even Critical Overlord mentioned that in his recent video one of his recent videos talking about this. It will be 23 years since the Creepers' last feeding cycle when this movie actually does come out, if this is how it plays out. But yeah, so I don't know what this means for this franchise, but I really feel like since Jeepers Creepers 2, this franchise has been cursed, and that was 19 years ago this coming Labor Day. So what do you guys think? It's pretty disappointing because there's been so many false teases with the production company, and maybe this had a lot to do with it. A lot of the things were like, oh, we got this really big thing coming out. We're going to share some secrets with you. Most of it has been like interviews with some of the cast, the director. There's been the short teaser trailer, which is very short. But yeah, it's just been kind of, we were promised so much at the beginning of February of last year and given so little. But again, my hat's off, and I'm glad that Arrow in the Head, Cody Hammond, actually called out Critical Overlord for his in-depth coverage of this. Again, support him down below. Check out the article down below. I'm disappointed because I am a fan of this franchise. I'm not a fan of what Victor Salva did, but there's a lot of people that have been involved in this franchise that I'm a huge fan of. Justin Longita Phillips, Ray Wise, the amazing Jonathan Breck. The fact that Dee Wallace was going to be in this new film, I was really excited about that. I was excited to see how they were going to bring the Creeper back after what happened at the end of part 2. Yeah, it's very disappointing, but yeah, I'm just really not holding out hope that we're going to see this movie this year. And I've been feeling that way as the year has gone on, and we're still not seeing any trailers outside of the small one that we got last fall. So anyway, just wanted to do this real quick. I actually have a couple of other videos in the pipeline, one featuring some amazing gifts. There is something Jeepers Creepers related from my good friend Antonio, Ice Corpse. I will be publishing that later this week. I also have a video showcasing some new collectibles I picked up, and I am working on my on-location videos that I shot in Ferndale several weeks ago. I have Outbreak, The Majestic, and Salem's Lot. I initially was going to publish Salem's Lot first, but I'm sort of going back and forth. I might bring my Boogeyman Break Time series back early and do Outbreak and The Majestic first and close with Salem's Lot. My good buddy Steve kind of put that little bug in my ear. So I'm still debating whether or not I should do Salem's Lot first. It's going to be the most in-depth. It's going to be a long video, and it's taking me more time to edit it than I thought it would because I really want to publish it in a certain way. So, and it's probably going to be my swan song of Salem's Lot on location videos in Ferndale. I really want it to go out with a bang because I really just put my heart and soul into this one. So yeah, got a lot coming up, very busy at work, got a really packed week, and May is going to be crazy. So there will be content, 1 to 2 videos a week. Like I said, I wanted to put this out there now because I've talked about Jeepers Creepers many times on this channel, and I've always been a fan of the franchise going back to when I first saw the first film in Labor Day weekend in 2001. So yeah, I figured something was going on, just didn't know what it was. Let me know what you guys think, and thanks so much again for stopping by the Horror Zone channel, and I will talk to you again real soon. Take it easy, stay scared as always. Hey fellow Fright Fiends, just want to say thank you again for supporting Boogeyman Ben's Horror Zone. If you're brand new to the channel and you haven't yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell notification so you're updated every time I drop a new video. I typically do this once or twice a week with new content. I've been doing this for over 11 years, and the horror genre is a passion of mine, and it really means a lot to me that I can share that passion with all of you guys. Thanks so much again for the support, and I'll talk to you again later. Take it easy, stay scared as always.